Go be legendary, man. Bring that legendary energy to your life. Stop being overly humble. You know what I mean? Of course, be humble. Of course, don't be, as my grandma always said, when the world tries to get your head up in the sky, keep your feet planted on the ground, right? I want you to stay grounded. But listen, man, some people don't want you to be your best you. And I'm going to just tell you, I know this sounds very motivational, and probably less than 5% of you are going to really believe this, but it's my honor, it's my obligation to say this. This is the year that the people who quit on you are going to watch you live your best life. This is the year that the people who gave up on you are going to regret that they ever abandoned you. And you got to make that decision, but you got to go hard for your life, man. I know y'all hear that a lot. Oh, okay, Trent, go hard for my life. But listen, ain't nobody going to do it for you. That's just the truth. Ain't nobody going to do it for you. So you can complain. You can blame your mama, your daddy. You can blame your ex. You can blame this person. You can blame life. And all those things are true. But at the end of the day, they ain't going to change nothing for your life. This world ain't going to feel sorry for you. Somebody might check on you. They might feel sorry for you for a day, for a month, but they got to go live their life. How do I know? Because I've been there in my life. When I was at my rock bottom, nobody got me out my rock bottom, but the few people who supported me around me that really believed in me, God and myself. I had to get myself out of that jungle. I had to get myself out of that drowning water. I had to swim, right? And so I want to tell you that, man. Some of y'all sinking right now, I get it, but you got a choice. You can sink or you can swim. Whatever it is in your life, you can sink or you can swim. And take it from a person that's actually doing it. I'm not somebody that is going over here talking inspiration, motivation. My whole entire life, I've been successful at what I wanted to achieve, from the NFL to college football to business to what I do now. And it's just a mindset of legendary, period. You know what I mean? So again, if you ain't giving your all to your life, whatever all looks like, sometimes your all is 30%, sometimes it's 20%, sometimes 120%. I'm not being irrational when I say, I get you, right? I'm not being crazy to tell you that you got to give 120% every single day. That's not possible because we live in this world. But I'm going to just tell you, if you ain't giving your all to your life, don't expect nobody else to give you anything. If you ain't believing in yourself, don't expect nobody else to believe in you. If you ain't trying to do it yourself and do it your best, don't expect nobody else to support you. A lot of people cry about, oh, there's nobody supporting me, but you ain't supporting yourself. Oh, nobody believes in me, but you ain't believing in yourself. It starts with you. You give the energy to the people around you. You are very contagious, right? So if you don't believe in you, don't expect anybody else to do any different. You treat yourself like crap, don't expect nobody else to treat you better. You set the tone for your life. I talk about that in my book, Protect Your Peace. You set the tone for your life. And listen, you're going to be too much to some people. So what? You're going to be too much to people. Say you're doing too much. Why you living like that? Why you got that type of energy? Oh, it's too much. And listen, you always going to be too much to people who ain't doing enough. You're always going to be too much to people who are okay with living an average life. And nothing against that. But if you say I want greatness, if you say I want more, then it should reflect in your actions. That's facts. And I know some people can't take this and hear this. I get it. It ain't for you, right? But for the people that say, I want more, then you got to do more. And I'm not saying you have to overexalt yourself and overwhelm yourself, overexert yourself. I'm not saying that, but you got to do more, right? Maybe you got to put more boundaries in your life. Maybe you got to find more environments that bring you more peace. Maybe you got to put more action in your life. Maybe you got to say no more. Maybe you got to stop putting up with the same things that you know ain't doing nothing for your life. I don't know what it is for each and every one of you, but if you ain't going to do it, don't expect nobody else to do it for you. That's facts. It starts with you. Somebody told y'all that for the last 15 years. It starts with you, period. So I know a lot of people be in my inbox complaining about the same things for the last 10 years. At some point, you got to look yourself in the mirror and say it's you. At some point, it ain't them no more. If somebody has showed you over and over and over that they don't value as a friend, a companion, an employee, whatever it may be, then at some point, you have to recognize that truth and do something about it. At some point, you can't keep blaming everybody else, because what that does is it takes the power away from you. Even though that might be true, how they did you, how they treat you, what's going on, but it takes the power away from you when you're always in that BC mindset, blame and complain. I got plenty of things I can complain about. I got plenty of stuff in my life that I can say, oh man, this isn't fair. But I never allow what's not fair in life to make me forget about the favor that's on my life. I never allow what's not fair in life. My mama passed away. It's not fair. My grandmama passed away. It's not fair. I have friends that did me dirty. It's not fair. I have things go wrong. It's not fair. I have people steal money from me. Facts. That's not fair. But you know what? I will never allow that to make me forget about the favor that's on my life. I keep moving forward no matter what. Even if moving forward is a walk, is a crawl, is barely getting by, it's a sprint, it's conquering stuff, it's barely getting through stuff, one thing for sure about me, I'm going to keep moving forward. And everybody around me knows that. So I don't leave anybody behind. They choose to stay behind, if that's the case. So I want to say that because some of y'all need to hear it, because some of y'all in my inbox for the last 10 years, the last decade, talking about the same stuff. What we going to do? And I know this might be hard to hear, but it's what you need to hear. And I'm keeping it straight up because I care about you. I'm not the influencer that's going to just tell you sweet nothings so you can follow me. I'd rather you unfollow me for telling you the truth and be like, man, Trent too much to handle. It happens all the time. Than for me to tell you things that make you feel good and don't create anything good in your life. I'm not that guy because I wouldn't want that told to myself. And listen, while I'm preaching this to you, I'm preaching this to myself. Complain about nothing, don't change nothing. Changing something changes something. So let this be the weekend, the message, whatever it is, to say, you know what? I'm going to start today. No more one day, no more someday. There's millions of people that took their talents, took their dreams, took their want-tos, took their I'm gonnas to their grave.
Dad,
what's up, baby?
I can't get my dream.
Okay, Tristan, ask Tristan, he'll get it for you, baby.
No,
That took their talents, everything to their grave. No more one day, someday. I got you, baby. Start today. Start today. Make today your day one. Make today your day one. Make today your day one. And I promise you life will change for you. Success ain't hard, man. I know people be acting like success is hard because they want you to buy their stuff. Success ain't hard. It's a choice. It's being committed to that choice. It's being consistent to that commitment. That's it. Doing it over and over and over. It's creating belief in yourself no matter what it looks like outside of you. Never forget there's favor on your life. Never forget that. No hater can stop God's favor. No problem can stop God's favor. Nothing in this world, when God has called you, can't nothing in this world stop you but you. You've been given permission to things outside of you to control you. Whether you want to hear that or not, it's the truth. You've been given permission to the coach. You've been given permission to the person. You've been given permission to this world to stop you. You've been given permission to politics. I know some things might make some things more difficult in your life. But again, nobody can stop you without your permission. Nobody can break your heart more than once without your permission. Right? People can say things about you. People can gossip about you. People can spread rumors about you. People can hate on you. But again, nothing can stop you without your permission. Facts. When you truly understand that, that's when you will become unstoppable and live a legendary life. Be legendary. Why not? Why not? It's available. That's all I want to say, y'all.